Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah. But,
shit, bro. On some real shit. Yeah, man. Boys just planning it out, man. I'm glad that you did say that shit, though, because I don't know where I've been at mentally. I guess, I ain't gonna say I don't know where I've been at mentally, but I've been trying to block out the bullshit so I can focus on what's more important, you know, in that aspect of self-direction.
Right. Nah, I get you. We all get there sometimes. A lot. It happens very often. Because it is what it is. You know, especially when things aren't necessarily comfortable. You dig what I'm saying? But I also realize sometimes the things that makes us more comfortable could lead to our doom, and the things that we're like not comfortable with will help us more so than anything. Like, you know, being out here in Seattle with nobody to lean on per se really puts a sense of uncomfort in fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Because one fuck up is terrible, because there's nobody to fall back on out here for real. You know what I'm saying? So I understand my responsibility, or my sense of responsibility has grown and matured, you know, a lot, because, you know, that's why a lot of people stay close to home. I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people either stay close to home or they stay at home because it's a comfort, it's security. You know what I'm saying? But when you step outside your comfort zone, that's when the true version of yourself, what your natural instinct would be to do in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? Flight or fight, barbecue, mildew, hold them or fold them, however, you know, whatever, you know, saying you want to apply to that. But that's what that is. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, I understand, and because it's like, it gets to that point, like, what the hell am I doing? You know what I'm saying? What the hell am I doing?
What the fuck is going on?
Like, I don't understand. And that's also what contributes to that, I would say, is, you know, social inklings, or, you know, things that's going on around us, or what's being promoted. You know what I'm saying? Or this is what's this, and this is how you have to be, and, you know, though we block it out, it still sometimes it seeps in and disrupts things in a small way. But that's when you're able to bounce back. You know what I'm saying? When you recognize, oh well, hold up, I'm getting caught up in that stuff. Let me take a step back and evaluate. And, you know, why am I doing this? You know what I'm saying? Is this the best route to take for myself? Not for them, not for anybody else. For myself and my well-being. You know? In which way should I go about doing this? Would it be worth it? What's the return outside of over the risk that I'm putting in? And if it doesn't come out to anything that equivalent of your greatness or the greatness of the Most High, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? And just step back from it and leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? So, and screw what anybody else got to say about it. So yeah.
Real shit, I feel that, bro, more than anything, especially right now. I think more so, you know, a lot of less people are individuals. You know what I'm saying? Or they don't. You know, you gotta embrace who you are. You know, you have to embrace who you are. Learn to, you know what I'm saying, call out your flaws, call out your own bullshit when it comes up, and be able to be, you know what I'm saying, responsible enough to yourself. And then also So in respect to, that part of yourself, that spiritual part of yourself, your soul, you know what I'm saying? To where you can, no matter where you go, you make sure that you just give off that energy. You always drop the knowledge, the correct knowledge, you know what I'm saying? The correct real life shit that'll help somebody advance, in a way that could pay off for themselves and for the people around them if they include people around them, you know what I'm saying? I just think that, this part, well, I can't say for anybody else, but like this part of life for me in general has just been more about doing more and being more, doing more and being more because I want more, you know what I'm saying? I want to be something more than what I am, that I've always been, but I already recognize that I'm already there because I already have all the tools.
It's about execution. It's about execution.
Execution. That's I promise, bro. That was just the next word I was about to fucking bring up, bro. Execution.
Because we all suffer from that, bro. A lot of people, say, nah, it's cool. I got it. But being real, that I've done it myself. I've covered up like, I'm doing this XYZ just out of pure procrastination because I'm really afraid to execute. You know what I'm saying? It's not a thing that I can't or I won't. It's like it's been a thing like, man, the uncertainty of what will happen once executed.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? And we gotta shake that. It's been shaking, and then it'll come back here and there. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
when you walking with the Most High, man, you go for for what you go for in His name and walking that path. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes some things aren't meant to be. So maybe you have a plan of execution over here. It get executed, but it didn't go necessarily the route planned, but the route that it has taken could possibly be something greater than what it was its initial intent was. And on the flip side, it can be something that won't be beneficial. I won't call it negative. I will call it won't be as beneficial to the plan. You know what I'm saying? And not to say there's not a negative and a positive, but the thing is, sometimes things that we consider to be negative are just things that are things. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because it didn't go our way didn't necessarily mean it was a negative thing. Yes, there are negative things that can happen in every situation. Even situation that has a alleged 100% positive rating. It's some negative things that come with that, I guarantee you, or that could come with that. It's not quite possible for anything to be purely positive. Of the flesh, I should say, but I'm not even going that far in it. You know what I mean? But just generally speaking, you know what I'm saying? Generally speaking, there's no such thing as, this is all good right here. This is all and I'm only speaking on a surface level. When it comes to making decisions or executing plans of operation and whatever that endeavor may be. And that's, I just wanted to clarify that. Because a lot of people will try to take that, so what about the Bible? Like, listen, you two-dimensional thinkers. That's why I prefaced it like that. You understand? Because cats would go that route, Yeah. But yeah, bro, I totally understand. Brother. It's just something that we, unfortunately have been conditioned with, but it's not untreatable. It's not a death sentence if you don't allow it to be. Because a lot of cats will allow it to be a death sentence.
The way that I view, the shit being put out with the music, essentially, at the end of the day, it's business. We love to do it. I love to make beats. Day sun up to sundown. Of course, I love to do it. I've been doing it for years, not getting paid doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And this where we at with the business now. And moving forward, I do plan to be successful. I do plan to put out this music, and I do plan for people to jam this hoe to their heart's content. You know what I'm saying? Because we know good music. I know good music. You know good music. And at the end of the day, it's undeniable. So no matter what, because we polished ourselves, and I'm just gonna be. This is just from what I see, and I'm not just saying this shit just because it's us, so it's me.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I've set with me. I've set with myself. I've set with myself good, bad, the ugly with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I'm polished to the point to where I know what's good. I know what's not good. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, what is good? What is not good? Nigga, like this art at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to either sway people to make them think that shit is that, or there's going to be an automatic sway that, oh, this shit is that. You know what I'm saying? Of course they're going to have haters. Of course they're going to have people who... That's just the shit that come with it. That come with everything. You want a good relationship? Okay, you want a good relationship with a woman? Okay, you got to make sure that, you know, if you're doing one thing, this thing don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Even in my situation, I already knew, you know what I'm saying, the things that could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I still push the line to an extent. But still, no matter what, it's something that's still ugly that came from it. But we always got the power to fix our shit, so that's just what I'm doing. I'm fixing it. And it's already fixed, it's already done. You know what I'm saying? But even beyond that, I only say that in so many, for an example, to just, you know, being to line it up, basically, is just to say, it is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is, and it is what it's gonna be. As long as I've been doing this shit, and you've been in the mix too, bro, I just want to put the music out, because it's gonna do the work itself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna do the work itself. It's gonna put people's ears, regardless. I think for me, it's the simple fact of putting out a polished piece of work that is gonna last forever. From the image to the sound to the feeling, you know, that's the beautiful part. And if I'm gonna do that, I want to make sure that shit the dopest, nigga. Yeah. The dopest, nigga. No, with only our influence, you know. I just think we that dope. I know we that dope.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I know, and we'll forever be that. We'll forever be that. That's just been ingrained in our artist mindset. You know what I'm saying? And it's been years that nigga been rolling on that whole soul.
You ain't lying, bro.
So it's what it is, bro. I just really, I'm there. You know, that point where you be like, okay, like, yeah, I'm just willing to do what I gotta do to do it, and I already know what I gotta do to do it. The business part is the new shit for me.
Yeah.
The business part is the new shit for me. The getting in the stew, getting the vibe going, that's the easy part. That's the part I would love to do forever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get this business right. But I recognize this shit is a business, bro. And like everything now is about the business.
Good business.
You know?
You can have good music, but you definitely need good business.
Definitely, because that's the 80% of this shit.
That is 80, damn near 95%.
95, nah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like maybe when we started, it was probably like 60-40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's like 95-5. If you won't have good business acumen or good people behind you, bro, it's not gonna be pretty. It's not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It may get easier going down the line, but man, it's gonna be a hell of a ride, man. A hell of a ride.
Just like looking at shit and realizing, like, what music is and what it does to people, what it does for people. You know, I am that. And, you know, I literally am ready to release this music so I can be inspired to make more dope shit. I'm always inspired every day, but it's like I'm constipated right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm artistically constipated.
I've considered that term a lot. Like, people call it writer's block. Nah, it's not even writer's block.
It ain't writer's block. Because I can still come in here and make shit. I can make shit.
But it don't feel right.
Yeah.
It's like it's not me. It's me, but it ain't. Like, it's not the mode that I would like to be in when I'm creative. You know, so anything I'm doing right now, it doesn't have that same authenticity behind it because now it's forced.
Yeah.
You know, I'm forcing myself to be creative I'm making it work instead of, you know, my passion.
Yeah.
Like when it turns from passion to work, that's when that constipation gets really ugly because it's like, I don't even feel like doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true. 1,000.
I don't feel like doing anything, and then you gotta catch yourself, you know, because a week will go by, be like, all right, I'll be good by this time. And 2 weeks will go by, all right, I'm gonna try to do something, and then you purposely distract yourself. You know what I'm saying? To do something else.
Yep.
Then the third week go by. You know what I'm saying? Now you're not even thinking about it. You look at your equipment and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I'll be like, I'm gonna mess with it, or I'm gonna get on it, and then I hop on the game or something. Then before you know it, man, 2 months went by, has produced nothing creatively. Nothing creatively, all because of that constipation. Because it started to feel like work. You know what I'm saying? And that's when and that's the unfortunate part of the creativeness going 95% business. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not necessarily who's talented anymore. Who can we sell now? You know what I'm saying? Can we sell you? Are you marketable? We can hype you up to be anything we want you to be because that's how society works now.
Yeah.
Like if 3 celebrities say, yo, this painting of a square is the dopest thing I've ever purchased for $50,000 from this new artist right here. People gonna be, yo, I'm trying to get like whoever that is they name. Or like, yo, this is the hottest thing out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All it is cosign.
That's it, a cosign, but that's all you need. Like, say for instance, like a strategic move I was thinking about. Like, take for instance, Fresh Face. Like, if we talking strategy, if anything, artistically, we be selling ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We sell an idea and we sell a vision. You know, and we throw a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of hope from time to time. Some wordplay like a bitch, you know what I'm saying? Still get it's a good ass melting pot within this umbrella of music that we have. You know what I'm saying? Like you getting a full course meal. And I was thinking like strategically for like Fresh Face for instance. Like if you think about it, like you think about the setup of the song, you know what I'm saying? And how hard it, how live it is when it come in, the energy that's behind it, you know. If I got somebody, a major artist to co-sign on this song for me,
it's a rap. It's a rap. And that's the crazy part about it, because think about like 2009, 2010. If you was like talented, you was finna get played. Like, bro, nobody co-signed for Wiz. Nobody co-signed for Currency. Nobody co-signed for Dom Kennedy. Nobody co-signed for Big Crit until boys was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they didn't even need a co-sign because the following base or the support base you know, was so strong and engrafted in actual artistry. You know, because the people who actually appreciate art, they was going to rock with artists. They're not going to rock with what's hot. I will rock with somebody that's truly artistically talented. You know what I'm saying? And it could just be myself and 3 other people that listen to this character. Before I listen to somebody that they just trying to shove down your throat. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the difference. And not to say that it didn't happen then. It wasn't as prevalent. At least then, you know, there was an opportunity for those with talent and with true artistry to have an opportunity to fight in that little jungle called the game. You know what I'm saying? Because, for instance, when J. Cole first started popping out, everybody was talking about him versus Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. The way, like, bro, it got, because at the time we was in Texas, and they got all the way to us because Cass was talking about how this boy was spitting, how these dudes was spitting. Like, yo, these boys got bars. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, it was a whole community of what, you know what I'm saying, what they used to call us backpackers type junk. You know what I'm saying? But we was the underground cats. Like, we were the people who wanted to listen to the people who was truly embodying their music. And even then, you know, you had your acts, but in that time frame, talent outshined the acts because all it was an act. You know what I'm saying? It was entertaining. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you fly, you funny, you got away with words in a certain particular manner, but you're not touching these artistic guys over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Big Sean, when he first dropped, and Big Sean still hasn't fallen off. But that Finally Famous, the first one, bro, when he was doing songs with Mike Posner, a lot of people don't even know who Mike Posner is. Dude is talented, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the first songs I heard Big Sean on. It was on a song with Mike Posner, and like his wordplay was so crazy. Yeah, and it was bright. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like a updated version of Ludacris in a sense. To me, you know what I'm saying? But I've always had a idea, like if I ever got the money to, and this was years ago and I was thinking it, but it still holds true today. Like if I ever came into some money, like big bands where I could actually pay the fee for certain artists to do a song, okay, I'm getting you and Desmo to produce the track, okay? And this is the lineup of artists, bro. I got Wiz, Currency, Dom, Crit, and Big Sean on one album.
Hell yeah.
And then, because I can't group J. Cole and Kendrick, I will force these brothers to do a tape. How much you charge? Oh, I charge $50,000 a verse, and I know that's probably not true. That's probably way higher than that. Listen, I'm giving y'all $2 million to do this album. I mean, hey, that's my lineup. You know what I'm saying? Wiz, Currency, Dom, Crit, Sean, one album. Oh, and just because we're in the 2020s and other great artists have came out, I would add to that J. Cole and Kendrick list, to that album, it would be J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, J.I.D.
Yeah, J.I.D. go hard.
Boy, he goes stupid hard. You know what I'm saying? And then, also, I mean, what's the name of them? What's their name? Earth Gang, that whole group.
Yeah.
With that whole man.
Yeah.
Man,
it's hard.
That's art. That's art, bro. That's art. You know what I'm saying? it's crazy. Cause cats like, oh nah, man. And no shade against the entertainers of today. Like, no cap, the songs are hard and catchy. Like, yeah, I will rock and bop to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that meat and potatoes that we used to get, and even before, like, we was of age. Like, when hip hop started, it was always meat and potatoes. You got your little sprinkle here and there, some, you know what I'm saying, some other shit. But it was always, hey, you gonna get this meatloaf, you gonna get some good old collard greens, you gonna get some cornbread, you know what I'm saying? Hey, get you some turkey. Yeah, get you some turkey right there. Yeah, it's good for you. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from that pork, but get you some of that turkey though. Yeah. All right. Give me some mac and cheese going in here. All right, let me get a piece of that carrot cake. You know what I'm saying? Big piece of that carrot cake. Yeah, but that ain't the main course that people looking for, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I definitely feel you, bro, because, like, now, you know, it's like I've been able to, like, really break down, like, certain ways to put things in music, whether that's songwriting or beat making. And I ain't gonna lie, I be having my moments where, you know, I do be kind of going through the motion, because it be some shit I'm be like, I'm just making just cause, you know what I'm saying?
It's material, it's content.
Like, let me see, hold on, let me know if you can hear this, bro. Let me see something real quick.